Hello everybody, my name is t.crouse and welcome to my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 1. I've never beat the campaign to this game. I've played like a good bit of it, but then I stopped and this was forever ago, so I'm not sure. I don't remember anything about it. I've never played the campaign to this like fully, so I wanted to see what it's like, and I haven't beat Red Dead Redemption 2 either. And that's why I want to play this one. Even though I know that this one comes after Red Dead Redemption 2. But I'm testing out my new webcam, which is really good, but I've never had a green screen before, or I've never tried the green screen before, so this is going to be a test run for that. The webcam, the green screen, and I'm using a new mic. I've had this mic forever, but I've never used it because I didn't like USB mics. I thought they were worse. But this one doesn't seem like it's too bad. It's a snowball, a blue snowball. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but I have it on setting 1. And if it wasn't nighttime and everyone wasn't asleep, then you would probably pick up everything that's outside of my office. Because number one, like the number 1 out of 3 setting on this microphone is really sensitive. 2 is okay, but it kind of like drowns my voice out. I didn't really like it. So 1 sounds good right now. I could use some like noise dampening in here with it on setting 1, but it'll be fine. I'm also just listening to the audio through these Apple headphones because I tried using my gaming headset. It's a Razer Kraken headset, but the audio bleeds into the mic, so like you would hear my desktop audio and the audio coming from my headset into my microphone, so it sounds doubled, and it's really annoying. So I'm just using these Apple headphones and using this blue snowball. So hopefully this recording turns out okay. I'll probably get so far in the campaign and then stop recording just to make sure that the recording went well. But enough of me talking. Let's get started and Red Dead Redemption. This is also the first time I've played with a controller in a while.
for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Whoa. It broke my neck. Hold A to run.
Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Did he just like fall down the stairs slightly? He made like a grunt noise.
Alrighty, Mr. Marston, let's get.
Mount your horse.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Is that right?
I'm holding A. You get to tap. Spur your horse and move faster. Tap A. Hold RB to stop your horse. riding close to a companion can hold a
Ain't
match your
taking
speed.
nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as most rated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
I'm gonna turn on, what are they called? Subtitles. And I also turned my volume down way too low.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
So we're
Yeah.
going to
Oh,
look
it
for
was
a
the
friend.
marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Gee-up. You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Almost there, Mr. Marston, just over this hill.
So is the green bar the stamina?
Easy.
Fort Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Approach Fort Mercer. Can I hitch my horse? Oh, okay. You stay there.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh.
Poor John.
Poor John. How'd he get the Hoy over there? Or did he crawl over there or something? New friends, old problems.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you. For saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Join Bonnie. Should I walk or should I jog? I feel like I'll hurt him if I jog. This is like one of those games that's so realistic feeling that you feel bad for like running. I feel like that when I played Cyberpunk for the first time. Like,
Mr. Marston, back in the land
I watched my,
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
I watched my brother play Cyberpunk, and he was driving the cars around like all over like the the sidewalks and everything. And then whenever I played it, I was like driving it like a normal person on the road.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Giddy up! Come on, I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
I didn't even think of that. Miss McFarland's got
here's
money.
The corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Whoa!
Come on, boy. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Do I still have a
We best
revolver
get
yet?
moving. This is a dangerous time of night for us.
Mount your horse.
Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
I am accompanying her, but she's not moving.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
She is not moving.
Giddy up! Let's go. Keep your eyes open.
There
And
we
try
go.
not to get yourself shot again. It's a sad state of affairs when a rancher has to spend her nights patrolling the perimeter.
Are things really that bad?
It's gotten so bad in the last couple years, everyone around here is armed. Look, Those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Easy now. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop.
Oh my god.
You got one. Good shot. Nice shooting. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws,
I don't want to mount up. Can I, like... Can I skin it? Nope. I guess I haven't unlocked that ability yet. Or do you have to have the knife out? Nope. That sucks.
Let's
It's
get
a lot of
going.
food.
We've still got plenty of ground to cover. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals. Whoa! Nice shot! Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken. Yeah!
Already got them. Or are there more?
Come on.
Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Yes, got one.
I can auto aim.
Well, we got rid of the coyotes. I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
To my room? It's really hard to aim.
You can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Whoop.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
You can sleep in the bed in your room to save your game. If you sleep, you will wake up 6 hours later. You can also pick up extra ammo from the trunk in your room. $150 fame. I'm going to be a good guy, by the way. I don't like playing as a bad guy. This is Marston's typical bounty hunter clothing. So, I'm going to stop recording now. And this is probably within the span of an episode's length that I would want anyway, if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to do 30-minute episodes. And, I'm going to watch this recording to see if the audio and the video and the webcam and the green screen turned out fine. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode.